Hi guys, this is CJ from CJ's Keto Kitchen. Today's video is a little bit different. We started this video making a cheeseburger cauliflower casserole, and what we ended up making was a cheeseburger cauliflower shepherd's pie. And that actually happened purely by accident. And so, but we put the video together, we kept shooting as we were going along. And I actually did this video. This wasn't Sarah. Sarah does not like to do videos on recipes that she's never made before. However, I will do that from time to time. And like I said, this actually ended up working, but it wasn't the original recipe that we started with. So hopefully you can enjoy this recipe. It's going to be really important that you go over to the blog and get the full recipe as I recreated it, as you know, because at a certain point while filming this, I started just kind of freestyling, and but the recipe is over on the blog, and hopefully you enjoy it. So let's get this done. So the recipe calls for 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I've got 2 pounds of ground beef laying around my house. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that going. Start it browning on the stove so we can get that part of the recipe going. So now I understand why the recipe called for fresh cauliflower versus the route that we tried to take, which was the steamable cauliflower. Because what you're going to try to do is, I've got this in my food processor, and I'm going to chop this up until it gets to the consistency of like rice. And since this is already steamed, we may end up with cauliflower mash. So we'll see how it works. So at this point, it's pretty obvious to me that I have not been following the directions. I've already microwaved my bags of cauliflower, and I've got this in my food processor, and there's no way this soft cauliflower is going to end up as rice. So we ended up with a cauliflower mash, as you can see in the video. Alright, so I'm still trying to salvage this recipe. I have made my cheeseburger casserole sauce. This is a mixture of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of mustard, a tablespoon of butter, and 6 ounces of shredded cheese. So we're gonna see if we're gonna go ahead and finish this dish, because this is our dinner for tonight. And I'm bringing dinner to Sarah's house. So anyway, every recipe you make is not gonna work. Again, I'm not blaming this recipe for anything. I'm actually blaming me, the cook, for not following directions and for getting in too much of a hurry with a recipe that's I'm unfamiliar with. That's probably why Sarah never wants to film a video for a recipe she's never done before. But anyway, we're human. We're just showing you that we try new things. It's all part of our keto journey, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, this So this cheese sauce is actually thickening up pretty good. It actually looks really good. I'm supposed to take half of that cheese sauce mixture and put it on the bottom of my 9x13 pan. So I've poured half of that cheese sauce into this pan. You know, it's interesting because this is cheese, and so it's hardening up. Feels like I should add a little bit more, but I also gonna have to have enough to pour over top of the casserole when it gets done. So we're just gonna call it good right there. And this is our bottom layer of cheese. So I'm spreading out my cauliflower in the bottom of my casserole pan over the cheese mixture. It ain't looking too great right now, but you know, it's not the finished product. I also realized as I was reading through the instructions again that I'm supposed to use cheddar cheese slices with this, and I did not. So I might have got my recipes mixed up. I also was looking at the enchilada recipe earlier today, so I could have kind of mixed up shredded cheddar cheese with regular cheddar cheese. I don't know, but like I said, this is for dinner, so I've got to finish up and follow through with this. So I just poured my bacon and ground beef mixture over top of the cauliflower layer. I also sprinkled the cauliflower layer with some additional shredded cheese. So this is what the final casserole looks like. Again, this is a cheeseburger, cauliflower, shepherd's pie. And, you know, as you could kind of hear through the video, I had pretty much thought that this was a total and complete fail as far as a recipe. And it wasn't the recipe's fault, it was totally my fault. But we needed to get this done because I had told Sarah that I was bringing dinner to her house tonight. And so anyway, we are going to put this in the oven for 35 minutes or so. And then we're going to get on the road and head over to Sarah's house. And I guess we'll do the taste test once we get there. Okay, so we're at Sarah's house, and I had talked about bringing dinner, and this was supposed to be the cheeseburger cauliflower casserole, which turned out to be something totally
Well, I hope you can
different.
recreate what you consider a fail, because I think it tastes amazing. It tastes like shepherd's pie to me.
Okay.
And I'm from Idaho. If you can get cauliflower to taste like potatoes, you're amazing in my book.
Well, I am amazing.
Well, that's true.
But
this is amazing.
is this?
Yes.
Okay, well, I have no idea how I made it.
Darn, because I want you to duplicate it.
Well,
I'll have to watch the video then.
I'll have to, well, yeah, you'll have to watch the video. So anyway, there you have it. Even a fail can turn out to be something tasty and delicious.
Very good.
I'll try to recreate come up with the macros, and we'll upload this video at some point. Thanks for watching CJ's Keto Kitchen. Bye-bye.
Bye.